actually today. I got hit and my finger was out of the pool and someone threw it and it hit my finger and I thought my finger was gonna fall off. But those chamois, I would say it doesn't happen that often. So like maybe once or twice every 2-3 months. I look where I kind of throw my chamois. I try not to hit anybody, but it doesn't happen as often as people may think, but it really hurts. I'm glad I got it on the finger and not on my head today.
Oh, a couple times a week maybe, but usually more competitions because there's so many people. I mean, you throw it off the 10-meter. You usually try to avoid it, but it's kind of hard to miss someone if they're just walking under the towers. So I mean, it's happened a couple times where it's hit me in the eye and I can't see for the rest of the practice.
Usually it's more the people on tower that they don't see each other and they just throw their chamois down, so they get hit more often.
You tie it in a knot, make sure no one's walking, and then you chuck it either down or across the pool so no one gets hurt. So basically the chamois makes you, well, you don't want to be too wet and you don't want to be too dry, but now, I don't know if they had this back in the days or whatever, but we have a wax that we put on our legs that actually helps us grip even more. So, I mean, if we were super dry, it wouldn't be as bad, but the chamois actually, if it's wet enough and you're dry, you can wet yourself and you have to be the perfect in between.
I think it's more of like a comfort zone than anything else. It's kind of like, it's yours, right? But you kind of need your hands to be a little wet, and then so that you can stick and grip onto your legs. You want your legs to be dry, but your hands to be a little moist-ish and humid. But I think it's more of like a comfort zone. It's yours. Nobody can touch it.
I think my chamois, for me, it's not a security blanket, but I dyed a few years ago my chamois black, and I was the only one that had a black chamois. I know that at the Olympics, I have a picture with me throwing my black chamois, and like that picture was everywhere, and I loved it. It's even in my room.